skilling is indeed of contemporaneous relevance. And in that context, it was my delightful moment to be associated with two significant programs and presence for the third one. Laying foundation stone for Meghalaya Skill and Innovation Hub is not a small step. It will bring about big change. And I'm sure it will come into being functionally quite soon. Unfolding of the infrastructure reveals that its size is going to be gigantic, will attract attention beyond the state. But human resource involvement would also give cutting edge. I would particularly request the Honorable Minister for Skilling, Government of India, Shri Jain Chaudhary, to have deliberations with the Honorable Chief Minister and the team. He is a dynamic minister with independent charge and has already revealed his mind by way of two very important articles. So the kind of passion I saw in the Chief Minister, the mission mode which he reflected, the execution for which he is known, I am sure this is going to be a real boon to the youth, because these are the times where skilling is no longer a quality, it is our need, it is our daily need. It was equally delightful to launch CM Business Catalyst, a student B-Plan challenge. That was amazing. I was a student of physics, not of chemistry. But I learned over the years that catalyst is something very important. You have to catalyze the change, you have to bring about the change you believe in. Someone has to take that step. And that step was taken by visionary Prime Minister Narendra Modi 10 years back. Because no one is more informed than I am about the situation of the country in 1989 when I was a member of parliament and a minister. How shaky we were on economy, how fragile was our foreign exchange balance, and what was the mood of the nation. Prime Minister thoughtfully by visionary steps has uplifted mood of the nation to one of hope and possibility. An ecosystem is in place now where every young boy and girl can look for a larger basket of opportunities, much beyond just getting into government service. And I am therefore particularly enamored that innovation, which is our obvious forte, and skilling, for which we have to be global source center. Now the program has taken a structured method, but even without it, our health workers have contributed so massively outside the country, particularly our girls. They have earned laurels for the entire country. When I went to the Middle East, and when I got accolades, that what has come in several countries of Middle East, that infrastructure, they stand out in the world for that. The underlying bedrock of human resource is Indian genius. Indian skilled human resource. When Prime Minister Modi could get the entire world on the same page, with United Nations declaring in the shortest time with largest support of nations, International Yoga Day. the Prime Minister made a statement that we will have yoga instructors in every part of the globe. Yoga has become science. Yoga has become industry. Yoga has been associated with fitness. And yoga has been associated with our civilizational depth. Because the greatest knowledge platform for health, Honorable Minister is aware of it. Our Vedas, Atharvaved, you'll find it. So boys and girls, this day indeed is a unique day. And this makes my maiden visit to the state of Meghalaya very, very special. It shall ever be etched in my memory. Honorable Chief Minister has been very kind. He has already extended invitation for a second visit. I remember when, as a president of the bar, I invited one of the persons, "Are you free for dinner today?" I was president of the bar. And the great lawyer is no more. Ram Jethmalani, he said, "Think for a second time, Mr. Dhankhar." I was young and he was a towering giant. I had the good fortune to be a member of parliament alongside him. He said, "I am in the habit of accepting good invitations for dinner. You can think again." I said, "Please come." I'm sure you must have thought over it. I'll make it. Hopefully I'll make it this year. Boys and girls. But they say in the United States, there is nothing like free lunch. So I accept the invitation with two caveats. I will entertain at least one group of students, boys and girls, and one group of legislators before I visit the state of Meghalaya. And this should happen in 2024. Skill development has to be understood. It is not something we are discovering or innovating. We would need a plumber. We would need an electrician. We would need a driver. We will need a carpenter. We will need someone who can deal with our computer. We will need them. They are already there. Skill means it gets the best out of you. Skill is optimal exploitation of the talent of a person in that specified field. And that gives the human resource a qualitative cutting edge. Focus on this aspect by the Prime Minister has been labored one, is consistently reflected on this. And a big change has come. One, there is a dedicated ministry. Two, there is an allocation of 60,000 crores over a period of 5 years, where 5 lakh youth will be given such kind of internship. Now, when we think of it, we have to get it closer to the requirement. Villages and semi-urban towns must be hub of skill centers of a kind. You can have them graded. For some, you need a higher level of urbanization because of human resource requirement. But this will be a great game changer. And this skill for the state of Meghalaya can bring about wonders incremental growth in your trajectory, a big economic upsurge related to tourism, for instance. Nature has bountifully gifted you. So soothing. This hall is air conditioned by nature. Just imagine. Elsewhere we have tough time. So tourism by itself is sustaining the economy of several countries. You have to exploit it fully by having very talented, skilled people in the shape of human resource. Every tourist carries memorable moments of professionalism, excellence, because rest of things nature has given you. The engine of your economy can be driven singularly and on all cylinders by tourism. I was happy to note when I was interacting with the Honorable Chief Minister that he has a plan. The plan is in execution. But these days, while I advise every young boy and girl to be patient, I want 15% category to which the Chief Minister belongs to be impatient. To be functional 24/7, because